Let us see now how do we add, subtract, divide, and multiply decimals. I think from our primary, we know what a decimal number is. Let us just recall by defining a definition. Anyone with a definition there? How did you define a decimal number? Or a number with a decimal number, just how did you define it? A number which has a point. It's not just a point, but anyway, the answer is almost 70%, right? Who can add and against the 30%? Yes. Okay. A decimal number is a number with a decimal point. So that's what we missed, decimal point. So these are the numbers. As you see, this is a decimal point. It can be this, it can be this. I think everyone can write some decimal numbers. I'm going to give that as, that's now the first exercise. You're going to write for me more than 3 decimal numbers. Now decimal numbers can be converted into fractions and then vice versa. Vice versa means you can also convert fractions into decimal numbers. Let us do this activity in our groups. Converting fractions to decimals. In groups of 5, convert the following into decimals. You're going to convert for me these ones. So I'm giving you, I think that's not much, I'm giving you only 5 minutes. Okay, let me give you 7 minutes each. You are taking 1 minute, I think. Okay, you have 7 minutes to convert these ones to decimal or decimal numbers. Okay, I'm going to sample only 4 randomly, so everyone I think you can do. Okay, you have 5 minutes there. Okay. So people have sampled and then these are the presentation. So I'm going to start with the group 9. I've got group 9, I've got group 2, and I've also got group 6. So others you can exchange. You can exchange the neighboring groups. You give to these ones, you give to the next group, they also give you theirs. Okay, then we are going to start with the work of group. Let me start with group 6. So group 6, this is what they are having. So in number 1, this is what they are having. For them I'm going to use only 1 and 2. So this is what they are having, and then they are indicating what they have used. So for them they have got that using a calculator. So this is what they are having using a calculator. Okay. So let us see how many groups use the calculators to get the answers. Hey, now you are many. Okay, so this is the answer they get after using the calculator. So they got this. Okay, let us see any other group which is the different alternative. Okay, this one is group 2. For them, they use the long division. I think, how many did long division in primary? Okay, almost all of you. So, long division, they use the long division. And then, for them, they have the same answers, but the approach was different. For them, they are using long division. Okay, so end of the methods, this one was supposed to give you 0.4. So this one is supposed to give you 0.5. Then this one, with that group had what? 0.75. Okay, let me now turn to group 9. Group 9, I'm going to use number 4, 5, and then 6. So group 9, this is what they have for number 4, 5, and 6. So this is what they are having. For them, they are indicating even how they were shifting those decimal points like that. So, okay, for number, of course, in primary alternative, if you have 10, the decimal point is always here for any number. So, depending on the number of zeros you have done, so this is 1. So they shifted it to 1. And here they have 0.7. Here, as you can see, they have 0.03. Then this one, they have 0.054. Here they are adding because we have 3 zeros, so they shift it 3 times. 1, 2, then 3. So they shift without a number, they indicate a 0. As you see here, they shifted this one 2 times. 1, 2. But because there's no number here, that's why here we have a 0. I think members can complete that. Okay. You can give them after each is taking 1 mark. Can we mark that with is? Yeah. 1 mark. Then you indicate out of 7 how many. So this one is supposed to be 0 points. This one is supposed to be 0.35. So that's the answer I'm expecting from there. So how many have been 7 out of 7? Okay. 6 out of 7. Okay. You can give now to the groups, the owners. Okay. Come back this side. Now we are going to say how we convert decimal numbers to fractions. I think this one most of you never did at the primary level. So let me take you through briefly. So we say if the number is exact and terminated, now these ones are exact. These are what we call exact decimals. For them, when the exact is very easy. Let us start with those ones which are exact. Then next lesson we are going to see how do we handle those which are not exact. Exact means it has defined number of decimal places. As you can see, this one there are 3, these ones are 2, these ones are 2, this one is 1, and so on. So we say we multiply by 10, 100, 1,000, etc. Depending on the number of decimal places, up and down. So here, how do you convert this? A number without, we said we first make this a fraction. So this one is the same as 0.5 over 1. So how many decimal points? How many decimal places this one having? There's how many decimal places there? 1. So if it has 1, then multiply by 10. So multiply by 10 up and also down. So this would be 5 times this, we have 5. Then this times this, we have 10. Then after that, we simplify. Is there a number that divides this and this? Which number is that? 5. So by 5, 1, by 5, 2. And that will be our answer. As simple as that. Then this one, now this one is going to be 0.35, the same as 0.35 over 1. So what are we going to do after that? We multiply by 10 by 100 because we have how many decimal places? 3. Up and down. What you multiply up is what you multiply down. Here I multiply with 100 because we have 2 decimal places. I think you can easily see them. 0.3 times that, we get 35, the whole over 100. You can easily divide by 5. Divide by 5 up, you get 7. And divide by 5 down, you get 20. I think you can easily see the answer we have there. When you come to this is going to be 1.25, the same as 1.25 over 1. So what happens after? We multiply by how many decimal point places? Decimal places are counted after the decimal point. So this is 1, this is 2. So multiply by 2 implies we multiply by 100 up and down. Multiply by 100, you get 1, 2, 5, the whole over 100. What can you do? So you see that we can multiply by 25 goes here 5 times, 25 goes here 5 times. Then you can leave it there. So this is our fraction. Now, I think this one I'm going to multiply. How many decimal places? After the decimal point, you count 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to multiply by 1,000 up and down. So I'm going to give this as exercise for you. Okay, from there let us see how we add and subtract decimals. So the only thing we need here is decimal points should be aligned locally. When you align them, then the rest are very okay. We add normally. So So you have the first, we are adding now this plus this. Now we use our simplest method. By, we get this 0.35, then we put this 1 point, the point with the point, then 6, 5, 2. Then here we are going to add. It's that this one is missing, and this is missing a place here. So what do we do there? We just add a 0, like that. So that's what we do. Then we add 0 plus 2, we get 2. 5 plus 5, we get 0. We get 10. So we write 0 and then we carry 1. We carry this 1. 1 plus 3, 4, plus 6, 10. We write 0, we carry a 1. Hope we are there. Then 1 plus 2, 3 plus 1, 4. And that will be our answer. There. When we come to this, the same idea. We have 3.012, then 0.193. You make sure you align them properly. Then we are adding 3 plus 2, get 5. 1 plus 9, 10. We write 0, carry 1. 1 plus 0, 1 plus 1, 2. Then 3 plus 0, we get a 3. And then that's what we have there. So that's how we add this carry. We add with ease. Let us see what happens if we have subtract. Now we have 4.45. We are subtracting off 1.36. So what happens there? Now we see 5 minus 6. This one is bigger than this. So we borrow. When we borrow, here remain with 3. Then we are borrowing 10 because we are in less 10. So we bring here now 1. So 15 minus 6. I think it's that we are getting a 9. Then here remember we borrowed 1. So we are remaining with 3. 3 we are subtracting. 3 minus 3. There we have 0. Point. 4 minus 1, we have a 3, and that becomes our answer. When we come to this, we have 10.34, then we have 12.23. We are subtracting 4 minus 3, okay, 3 minus 1, 3 minus 2, we get 1. Point. You see, our point is always the same as you can see. 10 minus 12. So have 10 minus 12. So now this one is bigger. So 10 minus 12 we get a negative 2. But this one is bigger. So that's how we can ably handle that. This one now is a whole figure. So this is 10 and this is 12. So you get 10 minus 12, you get negative. So you can ably get a negative there. So now you try this. And then you bring, after you have organized these notes, and also try exercise in the learner's guide on the same page. You add for me these ones. 3.14 plus 2.61. You also handle 13.05, then plus 1.01. Then you subtract 2.45 minus 3.2. Then you also handle 3.151, then minus 2.1625. You handle for me those ones. So that's it. I wish you well.